At the ripe old age of 12, I began working on the carousel at Palisades Amusement Park in New Jersey, high atop the Palisades just south of the George Washington Bridge. It was a marvelous place on the very edge of the cliffs overlooking the Hudson, with a wonderful view of the bright lights of Manhattan and the ships moving up and down the harbor. This is a true story that describes what it was like to be in the park very late at night after the patrons had gone home, and the passage of the night watchman, an unforgettable, wonderful old man, bearing a leather-clad brass time clock hung about his neck, a perfect Norman Rockwell Saturday Evening Post cover, if there ever was one. Night in an amusement park. The park is deserted. Hours ago, the gates closed behind the last few people, shutting them back out into the real world. The old watchman wends his way down the silent midway, the tick of his aged time clock faithfully dividing the hours of the night. His flashlight sweeps across the darkened funhouse, pausing for a moment on the laughing lady, her mechanical face frozen amidst the silent guffaw. His tired eyes smile as he bids her good night. The old man turns to continue his solitary journey. He passes the front of a refreshment stand where a shabby gray cat feasts on a half-eaten hamburger. Inside, rats scurry from counter to counter, tidying up for tomorrow's customers. Across the midway, battered white ducks sit solemnly in the quiet shooting gallery, pondering the cruel fate that binds them to their treadmill of violent death and futile resurrection. Next door, in the penny arcade, rows of weary machines stand shoulder to shoulder in the darkness, penniless beggars looted of their hard-earned coins by a greedy master. The old man reaches the end of the midway. Overhead, the roller coaster stands like a giant white skeleton against the black sky. He stops for a moment to light his pipe, then turns down the aisle past the carousel, its motionless menagerie, patiently awaiting the life-giving sound of its brass bell. Nearby, the empty sideshow tents flap idly in the breeze. Its grotesque supporting cast withdrawn for the night to the sanctuary of their trailers. The old caretaker's feet shuffle on toward the main gate, where turnstiles stand with outstretched arms, anxiously awaiting the start of a new day.